What's the deal, gang? How's everybody doing?
Good morning. Doing good. How are you? Doing well. How are you?
Oh, well, yeah. What's the deal? How we doing? All right, we just came back up, closed back above the range. It's NYC open. I'm thinking about having some buys here on the break of the highs, which we might do. Oh, yo! How much do we break that by? I'm gonna market buy right here. Buy right there. We should technically push up here. I know it's new all-time highs here, but we just pushed down, closed above the range. A bit late coming to here. Give me 1 second. We should push up here. We closed above the range. We've made a new high, and then we just rebroke highs after a bottom wick, so we should be able to push up here. Stops will be right here. Stop. Back in range. Not a massive stop, just some back in range. Expect a small push and a rebreak at a high. All right. Hey, we broke highs. You were supposed to push there. We rebroke highs again. I'm going to go break even here. I'm going to close partials right there. And I did not get a chance to close partials on the live account, but I did go break even, and it did just tap me out. Oh, wow. Well, that was late. So the signals closed partials and they got topped out, but this just moved too quickly here. So I don't know how we're up. Oh, let me close that. I don't know how we ended up being up and down, but once we tap break even there, we're break even. So that's a BE trade. I closed that at B. Signal secured. The signal secured 12 pips. Sorry, we went break even here. So we closed on a B here, -1. Didn't get a chance to secure on the funded. The signals, yeah, we closed -1 pip. The signals went break even at 14 pips here, and we closed partials, I think, at 12. Yeah.
Don't forget to update the session trades and the record.
12 pips, nothing big. Here's the deal, right? It's NYC open. So once we broke the high and came down, tapped our entry, we rebroke that high twice. And if it's not pushing here, I mean, maybe NYC Open will push, but I do not want to come back down and close in range with the 30 respecting this level, right? Because if that happens, NYC Open might bring us back down the other way. It is not NYC Open. Yes, it is. In 9 minutes, it will be. In 8 minutes, it will be NYC Open. So yeah, if it pushes now, it pushes now, but it needed to push on the rebreak, right? Right now, here's the deal. It's all-time highs here, right? So anything in these areas is arbitrary. As we break the highs and start pushing, right? I say to myself, all right, there's a chance it comes back to our break of the highs because this was a resistance that can now form a support. We price tapped this area and rebroke highs. If it doesn't push at that point, we just retested the high and coming back in the range. It's like a double top on a 1 minute, right? We broke that high and came back down. And because NYC Open moves at a lot faster pace than regular closure, right, or a regular opening or just a regular candle, I have to say to myself that we just did what we would do at a 15 or a 20 or a 30, I'm sorry, just at a faster pace. 12 pips, nothing massive. But it did flip this candle for a split second. Let's be patient. I was really hoping for a quick pump on that preview on the break here. Gold's kind of untradeable. It's tradable as long as it's formed structure, and once it starts forming this kind of structure, resistance came back down. Remember what I said yesterday? It's not going to drive through all-time highs. It's going to create a resistance. It's going to push back, and once it breaks that new high, it should push, and which is what it did here, right? It came down, it created a support, broke that resistance. It should put here. I just expected a push off that initial break. Right, you're expecting a push from here. Oh, wow, it already went 25 pips. We saw about 15. You're still in buys. Yeah, if it never came back to be here, I'd still be in buys, but unfortunately it tapped us in. It should push heavy here. You don't close for another like 300 pips. There's gonna be a really big push. Over 100 pips. Probably going to be very fast once it rebreaks highs and starts pushing. Update record, win number 599. Win's a win. Yeah, made some money. NYC Open here in 4 minutes. Look to take advantage of that. Personally, I want this shit to come back down and drop back in range. I fucking despise trading at all-time highs because if we look to the left, ain't shit there. Ever. There's never been anything here. Never. First time ever in history. You guys are all witnesses. Girls and boys, ladies and gentlemen, monsieur, mademoiselle. Never been here before. So anything you do, any kind of level you set here, anything you try to predict here is arbitrary. Unless your ass is Nostradamus or you work with Miss Cleo, right? Or you do internships at the Call Me Now for your free reading. If you do internships at that place, then you can take these positions. Well, number one, why the fuck do you need a phone number, right? Like you knew I was gonna call. You predicting ass motherfuckers. You knew I was gonna call. Why you need a phone number? Call me. Call me now. Call me now for your free reading. Yeah, bitch ass white boy. We need a New York reversal. And all-time highs, how do you decide where to close? Yeah, everything's arbitrary. That's why I just went break even at the re-break, right? Once we re-broke, I was like, all right, break even. Because for me, that's like, that's the market doing something, you know, not physical, but tangible. I guess like something I can see and really feel, right? I can't see anything as it's driving up, but as it created a high, came down, it re-broke that high. I technically don't expect it to come back down. So 2.5 minutes here. Today I made 400 pounds on gold alone. Dirt. Will you be reattempting the buys? That is a possibility here off the 30. As you see, we're kind of closing at the level we entered in. Two things could happen here. But what we need to happen is a top wick. Rebreak of the lows, and the rebreak of the top wick will be our entry, with that wick being as a stop. With the bottom wick being as a stop. Took a loss for 330. I'm an asshole. Were you up over 20 pips? And you let this shit hit negative? Yeah, you're an asshole. The daily pivot resistance level at possible resistance level? I don't know what the fuck that even means. I don't even understand what that means. I get any pancakes in Asian? You get any pancakes in Asian? No, we did not, because there was no pancakes to be had in Asian. But right here at around 7 a.m., would have been right there. Would have been right off that level. 41.5. Probably would have saw about what? About 20 pips of drawdown? Yeah, 20 on the dot, and then you would have gotten 200. These musics are loud. 1 minute for NYC Open. Are we expecting fireworks? No, we are not, but it's still NYC Open. Ooh, took that buy, didn't get 200 though. Took it at 7, yeah. That was happening at, yeah, the 7 a.m. candle. $7.30 was even better. All right, 25 seconds here. Okay, lock in. Not what I'm looking for just yet. I need this bullish flip. Bullish flip. Not an entry. I need this to flip bullish, push up a little bit, and re-break the low. Or not even push up, just flip bullish, re-break your own high, and then break the low. Because right now, look at this hourly coming back in range. Oh man. Yeah, we need to break this high, or we need to create a new high on this candle and then break it. Right now, the hourly's flipped bearish. Bursh. Yeah. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Hey, Munchkin. I love your shirt.
I want to eat.
Hmm?
I want
You want what?
Eat.
You want food? What do you want? You want cereal? Cookies?
sandwich.
You want a sandwich? What kind of sandwich?
Mayonnaise.
With mayo? That's not a sandwich. All sandwiches have mayo. You gotta add stuff to it. Tomato.
And tomato.
And tomato. And what else?
And bread.
And bread. Well, all sandwiches kind of have those things, but you need some protein. I must sprinkle a little protein powder on your sandwich.
No.
Hey, look at the shirt. Look what the shirt says. Show him the shirt. Stand up. Stand up.
No.
What is this? No, let's show the shirt.
No.
You got some nice hair. You got really long, nice, soft hair.
When they're not brushed.
When they're not brushed? Yeah, even when they're not brushed.
Wigs. No. Sandwich.
We were riding through the hills. Right? And
We fell down the hill.
we fell down the hill.
No.
Then we need to do. Then you need to be driving with Daddy, because if you fell down on the hill, you got to go to the hospital, and Papa Wick's gonna pay that bill, right? What are you doing? Where are you going, Gold? What are you doing? Look at this shit. Yeah, I mean,
It's 9.
WTF? We don't know what we're bouncing off of here, but we're bouncing off something heavy. Crashing back to daily open. I'm okay with it. Hold on, give me 1 second, chat. Yeah, I'd love to have a buy limit here, but I will not do it based on the time that it is, which is NYC open. So we can come down here. We can literally smash through everything. Hey, come on, jerk. Come on.
He ate egg.
He ate egg? No, he just stinks because he keeps farting. He didn't eat egg. He just needs to go to the bathroom. He keeps farting. Scott. Hey.
Stop.
He's mad because she's on top of me. He's jealous. I don't know. Don't be jealous. Hey, get away. Get away.
Go. Go.
He's biting. Mush him, mush him, mush him, mush him. Don't hit him. Mush him. Hey, you're chewing on the wrong thing, bro. Hey.
Oh, no. Give me away. Give me away from him. I do that times.
I'm messing with him. I'm trying to.
I do that to him to push.
He's not. He's moving the chair. Go. Let me make you a sandwich. Go ahead. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, punk?
I'm with him. Punk. Junk. Drunk. Drunk one.
He's a drunk one.
Uh-huh. He's mad.
He's mad because I'm not letting him in here and I'm not giving him a hug. Yeah, give him a hug over there. Dog mad as
Why
fuck.
is he-
Yo, stop biting. Stop. Stop, 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 stop biting. He doesn't like getting the nose. Yo! He's about to bite me.
No.
Why are you messing with his breathing? Why are you blocking it? Yo, can you stop being a cat? You're a dog. Dog, go bark. Go chew something. Jesus. God, just wants to like rub against you. Just literally like the most cat dog I've ever seen.
Sandwich.
MJ in the building, people at the Doom. Dog, give me a second. Not much is going on here with that NYC open. Give me a second, gang. I gotta go make a sandwich. Sandwich. I gotta say though, this is for NYC Open. This This is one of the trickiest NYC opens you could see. There's people blowing accounts on this left and right. I know from experience because people get in on that 15 like we did, but they don't understand the power and volume NYC open carries with it. And breaks of highs or lows usually will take you to where it's going. And then look at that, it rebroke the low, it didn't rebreak the high. Opened up that bottom wick, it looked for that flip, didn't rebreak the high, and then boom, down we went. Staying away from gold. You don't have to, like, yeah, you can stay away from it. You just got to stay away from it for now. Like, this is a lot of arbitrary nonsense that you don't need to be a part of because it does set up in better ways. Like over here, it did at 7 a.m., right? You just need to wait.
Just got to know when to buy.
Got to know when to buy, right?
That's it.
You took a trade already? Yeah, we took a trade earlier right here on the break of this high. 20 minutes ago, half hour ago right there. I mean, it pushed for around 25-30, but we only closed like 12. Look at NQ. That's a negative for me.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Let's see. Still no live account. So probably going to be after Christmas. How much risk in the funded, bro? You closed too fast and you made good money? Yeah, I mean, we've gotten enough payouts this month for them to tell me no more funded accounts. You're going live. I mean, this is the result of 3 trades here. 151, 615, so. Why you can't go on top one? They took away all my funded accounts because they're sending me to live, but they told me it takes about a week for me to get my live account. Check your email, see if they gave you the live. No, they haven't. I did. I checked. They haven't. That's the first thing I did this morning before I opened this up. If they did, I'd be able to log in here as well. Eight days can get a wire transfer cleared from the bank. Went into them today and they say they investigate. Man, it's so annoying, especially my first prop bet. You finally got there and all of a sudden you're dealing with this bullshit. No, you shouldn't. We trade until Friday. We'll be trading every day that the bank is open. If the bank's open on Christmas Eve, we'll trade. If it's open on Christmas Day, we'll trade. If not, we won't trade. Pretty sure they're not open Christmas Day, but they are open Christmas Eve. Mr. Cloudman. I don't know. I gotta match Mr. Cloudman's energy. Mr. Cloudman, I'm coming.
Let's do it. I'm already in my buys. Y'all probably know that already. Love my gold buys, man.
Yeah, I just walked into a spider web, bro. You got them buys, but I just walked into a spider web and did one of these. A spider thought I was fucking filming a thriller video or something. I gotta step out. I got kids running into this room all day. I can't be about office. I don't know what you guys do, wherever you stay at, what you guys do in December or New Year's, but I'm about to go take out the slip and slide and set that shit up in the yard for the kids. Slip and slide. Careful, there's no top wick on the previous candle. We've closed back in range. This candle, yeah, we can break highs and likelier to drive since we're bullish. But because of the way that candle opened and closed, this one can break this high and re-break the low here back in range. And for that reason, I'm staying out right now, right? Because different time frames tell me different things. This one closes back in range below this 15-minute level. Nice wick to fill to the downside, but also a rejection wick. And the 30 hasn't flipped bullish yet, which is doing now, but the 15 closed with no wick, so this could just be a top wick for this 15, for that previous 15. So I got to stay out here. I'm going to pay attention and wait. It's an ugly stop right there, too, if you're taking this, because the only way to take this is off the 30, right? And your 30 stop is dirty. Dirty. Didn't you consider a buy limit for a while? Yeah, my buy limit would have been off of here. Not off of here. There's no stop when I take this buy. Oh, there is a stop. There's this shit right here after 15, 16 after it stops. I feel like BS happens. BS does happen, but I mean, happened, you know, on my first payout, I also got a bunch of questions about payout. And then after that, I just never got any more questions. If I risk 3% with 60 pips stops and close when it's 15 pips, I make 0.3. It makes it hard to pass. Don't close at 15. I usually it's different. Like, okay, this one we closed at 12. I closed half at 12. Previous one we've closed 25 and then 31. Before that, like look, 95, 41. Like, it just depends, you know. You don't close at 10, 15 pips. You close where it makes sense to the market. How high can it go? I don't know. I'm skeptical. Like I told you, we can break this high and come back down because that 15 closed back in range, right? 30 closes like this. We get a bottom wick break of the highs on the next candle. I mean, we're good to go. Like, look at this. We're doing this again, right? We've created a resistance. Remember I said we're not going to drive probably all the way through for all-time highs. We're going to create a resistance, come back to a support, and once we break that resistance, we should push. But we've created another resistance, bounced off that same support. If we close above this resistance, we should push. But look at that. Broke the highs, didn't drive, and coming back down. So this is what I didn't want to see. It's exactly what I said I didn't see. That's exactly the reason I'm not in a buy over here, because we don't, yeah, this gave you enough, right? You could say, oh, but Wix, that gave you what, like 25 pips, right? You don't know if it's going to give you 25 pips or 5 pips on the break of the high or 50 pips, but it's highly likely to come back down. So when the probability of your trade running is lower, what's the point of settling for that said position? Wait for that probability to be high again, which it will be throughout the session. It increases 2 or 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. It happens a lot, right? And if you're patient enough, you'll get that higher probability. Yeah, you might win with this lower probability setup or trade, but and then you're like, yes. And then you're like, I'm going to make this part of my setup. And now the lower probability setup has just proven itself to be valuable to you, and you're taking that. Meanwhile, that's the only time it's valuable. Every other time you're gonna lose. So now you've just kind of instilled a bad habit, right? By confirming that a bad trade is a good trade. You don't want to do. Got a celery play of sorts setting up here, right? If we get a bottom wick on the next candle and breaks at these highs, we're gonna take a position. That's also gonna be the new 4-hour. We're closing bullish on this 4-hour above the most recent 4-hour high, above all the highs. We are super high. We're high with a cape. Yeah. This needs to close first, though. 9 minutes here is a lot of time. Anything can happen in 9 minutes. You know what I mean? Anything can happen in 9 minutes. Gee, I was once rich, then broke, and then rich again within 9 minutes on crypto. Straight up. I was like, damn, I go buy a Lambo. Damn, I can't pay rent tomorrow. Damn, I can buy a Lambo again. All within 9 minutes. I know you don't look at the 1 minute, but I've seen these higher time from breakouts with a double bottom on the 1 minute play out nicely. Yeah, it can happen, Tom. I will not give it any value because that 1 minute, no matter what it's doing, it will be closed in about a minute from now or in less than a minute. 50 seconds from now, we're closed. Whatever it's doing, it's going to last for 50 seconds. You know what I mean? So whatever the 5 minutes doing here, it's going to last for 5 minutes, you know? But the 15 to 30, the 1 hour, they kind of fit better into the amount of time that we stay here on the charts, right? So ooh, I don't mess around with candles like this. As if I did, my money I'd miss. Where my money at? It'd be like Wyclef. Where my money at? All she wanna know is where my money at? Yo, this fucking candle. Are we breaking the lows for after a top wick on the 15 for a sell? Or did we just form a bottom wick on a 30 for a buy? Which one are we doing? 4 hours gonna close bullish. Fuck though. That's not a lot though. 250 pips for a 4 hour. That's not a lot. We've been seeing 600 pip 1 hour candles. I think we're overdue for one today. The daily has been nothing but a fucking drive. We've 1,000 pips here on the daily, 970 pips overnight. Oh wow, right back up. This fucker. Yeah, we were just at 57.7. We're at 62.9 in less than a minute. Yeah, wait for NYC open here. This thing keeps trying to break down and pushing up. I think we get a bottom wick on the next candle, break of the highs. Ooh, we will be in there. The trend is your friend. Yeah, I'm trying to be all over this trade, like fucking shit on Velcro. You know what I mean? Want to be all over it. Everybody, bye. Bye, everybody. 440. Yeah, we wait. For now, we wait. I got this thing outside. Rip the crown kind of like. I'm gonna go take a few pulls. BRB. BRB my ninjas. BRB my wiggers. Wixes. My wiggas. Wait for new candle, make a bottom wick, then place a buy stop. Simple. Yeah, man. I wish it was that simple, but it probably will be that simple. My wicks up. I vlogged your vlog. I don't even know what kind of sense that makes. What does that mean? I vlogged your vlog. Plot twist. New hour candle will open no bottom wick. Push 300 pips. I'll take it. It'll make my day easier. It'll actually make my decisions here easier. I just won't be part of it. That's it. Simple decision we got to make, right? Are these all the options we got? What movie is that from? Sir, these are the best bad options that we have. Sir, these are the best of all the bad options that we have. Shut up. Keep barking. Stay in the kitchen, bro. There's food there. Man? Oh, what's up? Hi, Kaya. Love you. Oh, we still got another 2 minutes. Damn, we got some time. We got more time than Rolex. This is crazy. Another 2 minutes. Hi, beautiful. Your sisters, did you eat? What do you gotta say? Welcome. Bon appetit. Love you.
I'm gonna sit on you.
Go ahead. Come. Sit on my lap. Right here. You gonna run the stream? Come here. Oh, wait. Hold on. Where's your sister? She's over there on the iPad?
Mhm.
Sister. Sister.
Can I have nerds?
Can you have nerds? You're sitting on a nerd.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are right here.
You're not a nerd.
I'm not a nerd. That's what I keep trying to tell them.
These.
These, go ahead, take them. A little bit. Take a little bit, share with your sister a little bit, and I'll be over there. If mom comes down, I'll walk out there and yell at you for having candy, all right? But I'll wink at you. I won't really mean it, okay? I'll just be, why do you have candy? And you just bring it back here, okay? Okay, and I'll give you some more later. Okay?
Some green one.
So, mom comes down, I'm gonna pretend I'm mad at you for taking candy.
Okay.
Give me a hand. Oh, it's fallen. Hold it. It fell right. Oh no, that's not it. Right here. Here's some more. Eat the ones you have and then come grab these. Or gimme. Put your hand like this. Like that. No. The other way. Come stand where I am. Stand right here. No, don't twist your hand. I know you haven't figured out physics yet, but right there. See how that works? Oh, it's all yours. Enjoy. Is that Molly? Yeah, Molly. Are you dumb? Like, what are you talking about? Liquid Molly. Does this look like a Diddy household? It's laced with G. It's fucking GHB water. All right, the 4 hours closed here. Who said we're gonna close and push straight up? Which one of y'all? My issue with the 4 hours, not much of a bottom wick, and this one can just continue up the same way. Yeah. I'd like to have these sells off of here, but this gets a little tough here. Close support, would it be okay to go for that wick fill? Closed above this resistance. I'm expecting this four to come down, make a bottom wick. And usually I would take that sell limit here, but this is not the closure I want to see. So it would have been a good sell limit right there. There's your 30 pips. This isn't the closure I wanted to see in terms of ranges. Now we have this. What do you want? What do you want to eat? What do we have? Stop chewing my clothes. Want to swap my live account to futures too? I use AMP futures, AMP futures.
I want food.
What do you want?
I want food.
You want the same food as your sister? You want a sandwich or you want cereal?
Cereal.
Oreo cereal or chocolate chip cookie cereal? Which cereal do you want?
What do you mean?
Well, there's a few, or there's Cocoa Puffs too. You want Cocoa Puffs?
Yes.
Let's go.
Wait, what is that?
Let's go. That's the chocolate one, the round one. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Let's go. Be right back. Give me 1 second. Hey, get out of the way. Bye. They put spiky on me. Look at this guy. Let him chill. We'll hang out over there. Gold sell short incoming, quite possibly.
Do you have any green ones?
Yeah, there's green ones. You need to go eat your cereal. Here, put Spiky back. Take Spiky. Put him back.
Okay.
Put him back in the cage, though. Okay? Yeah, let him hang out. He's a little puffy, so he's worried. Okay, okay. Make sure he doesn't jump off you. Huh? Take him where? Yeah, you can, but if you're gonna eat, he's gonna want to jump off, and if he's gonna jump off, probably want him to. Yeah, that's how I save money on my car insurance, gang. This guy. Yeah, not all time frames are lining up exactly. By the way, gang, drop a like and sub to the channel if you're enjoying the stream, or if you're new here, or if you forgot to do so. And there is a freaking mosquito right on my screen. And if I hit him, I'll fucking break my screen. Oh, I just missed him. I saw you, fucker. Come out. I'll come out wherever you are. Bastards hiding. Yeah, I should have used the shoe. My whole setup would be right destroyed right now. Bloody mosquito, yeah. Fucking bloody cunt. Right? That's the Brits would say. Yeah, bloody cunt. What's your graphic card on? Oh, this PC is like 5 years old, like 4 years old. I have it's a 3070 Ti in there. Yeah, there's been like 40s. The 40s generation went by already. The 50s generation is almost up, right? Yeah, I had a 3070 in there. It was like one of the best when I got it. Like they only had like a 3090 would probably have been better, but like. The good thing here is, look, we're printing at support, right? We're printing bullish at support here. In this 100 pip range. All right, we could get an onion here, at which point I would not mind a bottom wick and a drive up. But we would either need to re-break these lows or create a top wick first, break the lows, and then come up. I pay for the signal chat, but we're not sure what's in there. Does it only connect you to your channels? How do we join your Zoom calls? You should, once you join Signals and you log into the log into Discord, you'll have a bunch of new channels available to you and a bunch of new chats. And once you get in there, like you got to go to Discord. You should have Signals channel available, the Signals chat. You should have Clubhouse. You should have a Clubhouse. You have a Zoom available to you. There should be a bunch of things now. How long you been trading? It's about 7.5 years. I started trading in August of 2018. I placed my first ever trade in anything ever. In it was a GJ trade. And it was it was September 6th of 2018. That was my first ever trade. but I started learning in like August 2nd, I think was like, or August 1st of 2018. So it's been 7.5, and summer will be 8 years. Do you have London session for Zoom? No, I'm working on getting somebody. I mean, whoever's up for London. I've spoken to a bunch of people in the community who would like to do it, but I gotta get some concrete confirmations that somebody can show up for London. Will join Discord? Yes, do so, please. Anyways, I was saying, drop a like, sub to the channel. I want to thank you guys. We got 28.4K subs now, right? Did we? 4K subs now, right? Did we? Wait, yep, 28.4K. Thank you for getting us there. Let's see if we get to 28.5K. We'll be streaming Asian session tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. And things should get interesting in Asian session. And Asian session's kind of been has been, you know, the driving force behind the subs and the like. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys one more time tonight to like and subscribe, and please, please, please share the stream and help me grow this community. We've had a monster of a year in terms of growth, not just money, but in terms of growth and understanding, and you know, our approach and the mental state, and then in general, like our knowledge. This has been one of the biggest growth years for me since I've started trading. I think 22, 23 was really big for me, and now, you know, 25 was just a big year in terms of my understanding of the markets, and in terms of the amount of aha moments that I've had this year when it comes to trading. Because, you know, trading is not like, oh, I've figured it out and I trade. Trading is a series of aha moments where you can put together different concepts or different opportunities that you've recognized in the market and turn them into a profit, turn them into an edge that builds profit, right? So in that sense, this has probably been the biggest year for me, because I don't just see opportunity now I recognize where I could see more opportunity, right? The possibilities of looking for more things, for new things, for optimizing what we already do. How about FOMC in the next 2 days?
How about no?
Oh, yeah. So let's get to 29K before January. 30K would be amazing too. You only trade gold? Yes, sir. Only gold, right? Why be the jack of all trades when we could be the king of one, right? And we are probably the best, the number one price action trading community on the internet. I just have not seen anyone with our level of price action knowledge and candle reading and understanding. People are good. There's some traders. I have not seen anyone on our level. We're just not the same. Yeah, there's plenty of good traders, plenty of good communities, right? We are not the same level. If you are, is that the best platform to use? I would say, yeah, top on futures. Unfortunately, I can't use them right now because we too many payouts, like I said. So now we're waiting on the account. Bullish fake out would be clean. I think we might have some buy limits here. Buy limit there. Hold on, let's do this normally. Do buy limit 3. The song gotta go. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Really busy. All right. I don't want to put him back in the cage. Not that I don't want him, I just can't handle him right now.
Well, I am gonna draw him. But I don't think your marker is gonna. Because when I ever draw on it.
Well, you'll try it. You'll try it, okay? Wow, really small stop here. Less than 30 pips for the stop. Oh, push him back up. Okay. All right. Can you let him in, please? Because he's going to keep barking. Thank you. All right. This is getting interesting, gang. So maybe we don't get to our buy limit, but if the 15 fakes out here and the 30 holds here, right? If the 30 holds and closes above 4452.5, which used to be a resistance, but if we close above it and we keep closing above it, it turns into a support, right? So if the 30 holds this level and the 15 fakes out, I'm looking for a bottom wick off the next candle, and this buy limit will get moved the hell up. Man, this is going to get so interesting. 11 minutes here, gang. All we need is a closure above without a drive. Yeah, let's, like, we can get rid of this. We're going to change this. I'm going to update that. You still have Spiky on you? Yeah, put him in the cage. Put him under his light so he can bask. Hey, outs force a little patience. Seems like a great mechanism to it all. Yeah, Sam. Bingo. Bingo. Yeah. Just got 45 pips on flip of 30. Amazing. Great job. I am trading with TTE for a year and a half, but once I found you, I take your trades more now. TTE is amazing community, but your read is very strong and right. I will say, yeah, TTE's built a really good community. He's built a really good, especially for like newer traders to really get into and like understand and get an understanding and a grasp. Like we do a lot of advanced shit here, right? A lot of more advanced concept, but TT has built an incredible community. I haven't seen anyone build like in a community that strong. So yeah, more power to him. Props, but do you know what size your live will be? It should be 15,000 because I think it's 10% of what your account was. I took similar trade a couple hours ago, said fake out on 5. Thoughts on TJR? He's got more subs and followers than me. He's doing something right social media wise, right? I don't know about him trading. I've never seen him trade. Even in social media, I've never seen him place a trade. All right, this is what we want. But like, I don't know him. I don't know him personally. I just know of him.
I think it's gonna start. No.
But from everything I've seen, like traders can, for the most part, when they talk to people or hear other traders talk, for the most part, we can tell if someone's profitable or not. For the most part, right? So like, yeah, a lot of people got money, but is it made from trading? I don't know. Like if that's what you're, very, very small percentage of people on social media are actually trading. The ones that are, they're trying to provide value through the trading, not through social media. This is what we need. We get a closure like this. We're looking at a bottom wick entry here, right? We're looking for this. Even if this doesn't drive up, we want this closure. We want an entry right there off the bottom wick. We want these stops, and we want this TP. Okay, and we want this as the break-even level, right? Once we fill the wick. So you have a lot of range here in terms of just to your partials, about 24, 25 pips. The rest of the range. Love you. Thank you for the drawing. It's beautiful. Your drawing is beautiful. I love it. Mwah. Love you. I mean, but who cares about TJR? Who cares about, XG, Raul? Oh, no, like, who cares? Like, let other traders be other traders. Like I said, like, comparison is the thief of joy, but like, the good thing, these traders are not our opponents, right? We don't have to worry about them. This isn't like a poker table where your opponent is the person across from you, right? Your opponent is the market. The other traders have no say between what happens, in what happens between you and the market, right? And that's the thing. A lot of times you guys sit down here and you approach this like other traders is who your opponent is. And so now you're worried about the wrong thing. You got to worry about your opponent, who you're versing, which is the market. That's what you should be worried about, right? Concentrate on that. You don't want to compare. You don't want to really think about I've said this many times. You hear me say it all the time, right? The hustle is not against any other trader. The real grind is against poverty, and your only job here is to get as far away from poverty as possible. Make that distance between you and poverty greater. Increase that distance. Who is the market if not other traders? It is the combined overall psyche of all the traders in the world. Yeah, it's a zero-sum game. Somebody wins, somebody loses, right? Money comes from somewhere. There's a winner, there's a loser, but you're not directly playing anyone, right? You're playing the market directly because the money is in a pool. You're not getting paid by another trader that loses on the other side, right? We can all win today and then we could all lose tomorrow. You're not getting paid each other's money. You're getting money out of a pool, and the market is your enemy. Everyone wants to be more right than someone else. No, just, be more right than yourself. Be a little bit more right than you used to be, right? Growth is what matters, right? So set your trajectory and grow that way, because you know who you want to be. Like, you've envisioned the person you want to be, and you've lived that existence millions of times in your head, right? Good nerd. And so if you've done that, you are that person. You know what you need to do to get there. Start walking. Oh, yellow brick road right in front of you. What about the white bricks? The white bricks wicks. Negative sum game, yeah. Why did pump on gold happen? I gotta tell you, even if you did know why it happened, that would not have helped you in any way. Can't find an entry, you might call it. It's all right. I mean, don't worry. When we find one, we'll send you a screenshot of the profits so you don't have to feel like you missed anything. Ego and the markets get people every time. Yeah, 4 minutes here for this 15 to close, for this 30 to close. I would really like to see the 30 close above and respect, but if not, maybe we get this 30 closure below. The next 30 closure above. And then we're looking for more positions. If we start breaking down on the next 30-minute candle, I'm going to look, like I said, for buy limits here at 41.6. This is a very difficult level to read. So we might want this, right? If we are bullish, we might want this at 43 areas, the entry. If that's where the bounce comes from, we might never get to 40. Then again, if we get to 40, we're sitting in 20 pip drawdown. So yeah, I'm thinking 41.6 will be entry based off the hourly and the 30. And all of these wicks have come into that area. You see that into that closure. Yeah, there's a 15 closure that's below right here. But this wick here, before the drive started, didn't get into there. That bottomed out at 41.3. So I think 41.6 will be a pretty good entry if we close below. If we close like we are right now, we're gonna have a buy limit here in a minute. Actually, let's set it up now. Yo, can this thing stop moving with the price? Bro. Why does it do that? Like, I want to set this shit right here. I want to do this. This is wild. $80 seconds here. About a 50 pip stop. I need a stronger closure. There we go. That's good. Push up more. The higher pushes up, the better for us. Well, if it does this, I would just not gonna click that buy button. 20 seconds. I guess it's not gonna happen. Oh! Yo, market's funky here. That ain't a closure I want to see. I wanted it like up here. Yeah, it should technically come up right off this level. That's not the closure we wanted to see. We wanted to see that deep closure. One. You know what? This makes sense. Is it gonna activate here? Already late. I'm buying right there. Got in there. Wait, why are we negative? Oh. Okay. It was a buy, yeah. It was a buy. Looking to push up here to fill the wick to the left. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna move stops to break even. We flip, we broke highs, right? Stops to be here. Partial should be tapped right there. There we go. Partials tapped. 23 pips secured. We're pushing up here. Oh, we're gonna close full right there at 40 pips. 35 pips. Congrats, everybody. We're pumping into these wicks. I understand we could come up here, but you got to understand the 30 closed bearish, so we're going to form a support. Once the support is formed, there's going to be another bottom wick made on the next candle. So this isn't the candle I'm expecting to drive up and push. I'm only looking up to these levels to the left. You see where we've bottomed out before? These are our support of sorts that we're going to tap into and kind of form a resistance. Highly likely we see a reaction here before the drive up to push down, because the next candle is going to need that bottom wick, right? It's gonna have to load up and then do this. So we might get another entry. See how we're having a reaction at these wicks here to the left? Because the market doesn't reverse in one candle. Yeah, it can. So if it drives up here and pushes up heavy, I just won't be a part of it. I'll say, I secured the bag, right? We secure the bacon, and the rest is house money, and it's whatever happens. But chances are, probability dictates you're better off securing full here, because you're gonna see the next candle load up and drive, right? Because we understand market doesn't reverse in one candle. There's a chance it can, but man. Doesn't, yeah, 36 pips on there. I would expect a closure, top wick, and then another bounce down. If it doesn't do that and continues up, then, that's it. That entry was risky? No, it's not. If you know what you're doing, it's not. I spoke about that entry. I spoke about this level for entry before it ever happened. Before this candle was down here, and I said we need that closure a bit stronger above you. The reason I entered here, honestly, was because of this opening. Look at this little gap. So in my head, the way I see this when that happens, the candle, look where it opens. So the candle closed where that one opened. So this is what I see. Oh, there goes the push. So congratulations, everybody that got there. Right? So that's how I would see it. I don't see it closing here. That's why I said this is the level we should come up off of. Usually, the only way for us to break that low, we'll usually never see that low, because this candle will have to either make a top wick, at which point we're break even, or if this candle decides to push down, it's going to close below before ever breaking these lows. So if we are wrong in this case, right, we'll get plenty of opportunity to manage risk. If the candle never comes up for that top wick, and if it starts coming down, you're going to get this. And then the next candle is going to give you that top wick. And this is where you close positions, right? And he's mine, what, 5-6 pips you would have been in drawdown if you did close a position there. You're never going to let this stop hit. Very rare, like, this shit will happen, right? Like, that just doesn't happen. You're going to need some orders, especially on such a heavy bullish day. What an entry we had. So I would say very, very low risk, especially stops wise. Like, even if you've hit full stops, like, what are you doing over here? 50 pips? Oh no, that's 2 trades for you. 1 trade, right? So 36 pips on there. I told you we're gonna rock it all throughout the winter break. We're gonna slay these markets. Like, the last year we went undefeated. All winter break, we went undefeated all of December. Last year at this time, we were in the middle of our 140 trade win streak. Between November 27th and April 20th, we did not record a single loss, while placing a trade, minimum 1 trade, every single day. And we went 140 wins in a row between November 27th and April 20th of last year. And it's all recorded. It's all on streams. It's all live on YouTube. You can go watch every single one of those streams, watch every single one of those wins in a row. What's up, dude?
Yeah, now.
You can have the iPad's 10:36. You can have it at 11, 24 minutes. Yeah, she gets till 11, then you get it till 1. Okay? Okay? Capiche? Love you. Go. But just don't hang on my. It's 10. Yeah, it's 10:36. You're waiting till 11. Go look on the stove. Can't find it at home. It hides in the stove. That is not funny, Dad. Oh, this went for over 75. I'm not copying you. She said that's not funny. I'm like, that's not funny. She walked back in here. Quick copy me. She's so funny. You so funny. You are so funny. Okay, got it. If it goes for celery play 2, it will take the top wick and go down. So top wick will be BE. Yeah, if it decides to do that. Yeah, because you'll understand what's happening in the markets, right? And on that closure, you'll say to yourself, no bottom wick closed below. Candle respected that, the support. Now it's resistance. Respected that resistance that used to be support. You say to yourself, all right. Oh! Wait, you say so? All right, yeah, I get it. I have markets giving me a chance to get out. I'm going to take that opportunity. And in case it does want to push up for my profits, I'll let it close above again, right? So you can say, let's say this happened, right? Just let's think a few steps ahead. Let's say this candle never flips, right? Never flips bullish. Get rid of it. All right, let's say this is what's going on. And now you start heading down, right? For the break of the lows, you get that closure. You're like, all right. You're like, all right, we've closed. I know you wouldn't like this. I wouldn't have liked this either. But you say to yourself, all right, we've closed below, right? We closed above, faked out. We should push up, but we closed below. The market should grab some orders and drive off resistance to come. So it does this, right? As it's pushing up. Well, as it's pushing up, you're seeing this, right? You're seeing this as it's pushing. You say to yourself, all right, this can come back in range. Well, the likelier thing to happen here is that it will flip bearish based on that closure. Yeah, it could come back in range, right? And let's say your entry is somewhere here and you're like, oh shit, this could come back in range. I could be in profits. Well, the likelier thing you understand is that it should break down because of that previous closure. So you're behind probability-wise, even if you are in some profits here. You never want to be in a trade behind probability-wise, right? So what happens? You close here. You close here, you're like, oh shit, the market's coming up now against him, right? I would have been in profits here. Fine. It's closing above the very next candle. That's your opportunity right there. Boom. Just give it time. It'll set up there. Or let's say it opens up top wick, comes back down. Whatever top wick it made, yeah, can bring it down, back down into that range below. But if it doesn't, if it bottoms out and you re-break that high, sheesh, your entry, break at a high, and then, right, you're looking like this instead of like that. So every candle closure, every single print is data, right? It's more data at your disposal to make a higher quality decision than what you would have made without that data available to you. There's a reason we wait for all of this. Yo, honestly, that was win number 600. Come on, gang, clap it up. Win. We're rich. Win number 600. Oh, that one deserves a joint. That one deserves a joint. Like I said, we're going to get these all throughout the winter break, all throughout the vacation. When everyone comes back, you're going to be way ahead. Keep showing up. Please drop a like and sub to the channel. Drop a like for that trade. Sub to the channel for all the value that you get here all throughout the day and the evening, right? We're going to be back tonight about 10 hours from now, even less, 9 hours from now, running Asian session. So I hope I don't lose my voice by then. Hold on, let me update the record. Win number 600. Damn, we are 600 wins and 5 years later, right? 600 wins and half a decade later. Oh, what a wild ride it's been. Streaming Christmas Asian? No, because I don't think there will be. Will there be? No. It's Christmas. I got 3 daughters. No. That push through the range was nice. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I expected a closure before the drive through. But we secured the bacon. That's all that matters, right? We're winners. You trade London session. That is the only session I do not trade. I need to sleep. Right? So for me to be at peak, performance, peak mental clarity, right? I need a rest, and the only time I can rest, for me to be at peak mental clarity for Asian and for New York, I have to sleep during London. Right? Because we wouldn't get moves like this if I didn't sleep at London. I'd be like, Once I join the clubhouse, I'm ready to get them London session cookings. I'm in a very friendly time zone for London. Yeah, gotta kind of lock in, do what I do, be able to get some results. You know what really matters? Like, I don't really care, like, if you're profitable and non-profitable. If you know stuff and you can bring value to the people and hold that discussion, great. But the key is how you react, trades, to wins, to losses, to positions, what kind of toll it takes on you mentally and on your trading. Right? Because a lot of people can trade, a lot of people can stream, but when you stream and trade and you take losses in front of thousands of people, it does something to your confidence, to your psyche, to your impulses that, like, I can't describe it to you. You have to live through it, and you have to react to it, and you have to kind of go through it to see where you stand in those terms. Magnolia bark, a little progesterone will have you in deep sleep, bro. You get that fucking NyQuil Severe Super Pro Max GTR S type with 10% alcohol, and you could sleep over the weekend. Dude, I got that NyQuil with the alcohol. I fucking quit drinking completely. Trading wasn't hard enough. Try to do it in front of a massive audience. Okay, thank you. Noted. Now time to work on these things you mentioned. Yeah, you gotta work on your composure. You gotta work on doing what you preach, because it's very hard to explain taking a loss, preaching one thing, doing another, and then taking a loss. And it's like, dude, you were just talking about doing something else. You know what I mean? So you have to stick to your guns. Are you really about it? Right? A lot of people quit. A lot of people talk a big game. People talk a big game when it comes to trading, and then when they take on some losses, they're nowhere to be found. Right? There are people, even supporters like, oh, I'm with you. I rock with you to the end. I take on some losses, and all of a sudden, it's fucking. You know what I mean? It's. Wait, I was just. Hello? Anybody there? Where'd they go? Hey, be walking down the street thinking there's an army behind me. I turn around, there's a fucking 3 mice and a roach carrying a little fucking bag. But yeah, you really got to be about what you do. Right? You have to have complete, utter fucking faith and confidence in what you do and that it works. And for me, that came with taking on losses and then making them back, and taking on more losses and then making all those losses back, right? And I've said this before, like, I can confidently say every loss we've ever taken on when it comes to trading has been made back and fucking left in the rear view mirror, right? So that, to me, that's confidence building. The biggest confidence builder was just seeing streaks of blues in my terminal, right? You look through your terminal, it's nothing but blue, and you're like, that is fucking confidence building. I'm gonna go take some positions. I don't even let family girls ask how my month going trading. Can't imagine doing it on stream. Dude, I got people that ask me every single day, like, how did it go? How did today go? Right? Like, because my kids, my wife, my mom is probably on stream here right now. My parents watch the stream. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. So my parents watch the stream, and no matter how much ratchet shit I say, they always end up showing up and watching the stream. Right? And you know how funny my mom is? I won't stream one day, and she'll call me, she'll be like, what happened? Like, what do you mean? She's like, you didn't stream this morning. I missed my morning show. You threw off my morning routine. It's her. This is like her Good Morning America type shit. This is what, like, you know, some people watch Good Morning America. She watches this. She's like, I just got you on the big screen while I'm making breakfast. I'm making dad breakfast and all that. We just have you on the big screen.
And you know what I'm sure about? I'm sure she also is liking the stream. So if you guys haven't done so,
thank you.
Don't forget to like the stream.
Yes, please, please. Listen to Jay. Like the stream. Sub to the channel. We've been slaying it. And we're going to continue slaying it. And I promise you more and more value. Let's just grow this community. Help me grow this community. Help me grow this channel so I can provide more and more value, so we can get more people on here, so we can, you know, have other opinions, so we can, you know, do in person. So we can fucking, I want to do streams in person. This isn't like, people aren't streaming in person. Nobody could say shit. Like, you can't say nothing about nothing. If I'm sitting here doing it in front of you, you're looking at my terminal, you're looking at me trade. Like, there's nothing you can say. And if we can do it with a whole fucking audience, I'll do this shit in an auditorium. You know, we'll sit here and we'll fucking have live sessions. Auditorium. Who's doing that? People are doing meetups, meet and greets. So let me do. Yeah, we're gonna do a fucking boot camp. Name me one person that's ever become rich from a boot camp except the person holding the boot camp. Any one of you been like, oh, I went to that boot camp, now I'm fucking profitable. Now I'm gonna run it up. No, never, not never. But I want to fucking trade live with everyone there. We can make money while we're there. You want to go outside? Go ahead. Go play. It's vacation. Christmas vacation. You should be up at like 7 in the morning waking the neighbors up. Why? It's late for you already. It's 10:48. You should have been knocking on the neighbor's door 4 hours ago. Get your sister. Go carol in front of their house. Something. Missed half the day, almost 11. She's asking me, can we go outside? I'm like, yeah, you should have been outside. What kind of kids are you? Some parents are like, no, you can't go outside. You're off till January 2nd. Feels good. Can't go outside. No playing. No, shit. Take the bells and whistles and go outside. And when you're done, get the neighbors' kids and let's go to the pool. Shit, you guys gotta have fun. Live a little. Be kids. Go fucking ring a doorbell and dash, bro. Just dip. Go ring all the neighbors' doorbells. I used to do this shit with them. Let's run. The older one doesn't want to do it no more. Younger ones. I'll be doing all that shit with them. Because who the fuck could say they went fucking, you know, what is it called? Ding and dash or darn or whatever it's called, you know, or knock and dash. Like, who the fuck could say they did that with their parents? I can't say I did it with mine.
Ding dong dash.
Ding dong dash. Yeah, whatever this shit is called. Ding dong ditch. There, ding dong ditch. So I be doing this shit with them. And then the neighbors coming to me. My kids call the neighbors Karen because she complains. She's like, oh, she's a Karen. They'll stop calling people Karen. They're like, no, that's her real name. I'm like, oh, damn, I'm sorry. That's her. I'm sorry your name is Karen. Goddamn. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, I've been doing shit with my kids. I've been doing all the fun stuff. But yeah, Ma. It's just, I'm more of a child than your grandkids are, Ma. I even screamed into their house, and the office lady at my school was called Karen, and was a legit Karen. Yeah, at that point, you can't do anything. You just gotta be like, yo, I'm sorry that your name is Karen. I'm sorry your name is Karen. Damn, Benny. Holy shit, this guy farted. Yo! It's hurting my eyes. Oh, Benny, damn, dog. That dog needs to come with a biohazard. Dude, the fucking plant leaves are turning yellow. I think a bird just dropped out the sky. The ass parts. Holy jumping fucking Jesus, Benny. Made my eyes water. Yo, you need to go take a walk. Okay, yeah, 9 more minutes. Yo, I don't know. This dog needs an exorcism or something. There's some demon inside of him. Bro, get those evil spirits out. Remember when I said may the evil spirits get confused on the way to your house? Well, I think they all found Benny's fucking stomach.
Hey, Wix, how much of a bottom wick are you looking for the hourly before looking at getting buys?
Here's the deal.
You're breaking the high, so I'm just
we're re-breaking highs, and you wanted. This is a good closure, right? You've created this resistance, came up.
Yeah.
You've got this wick here. You've kind of eaten up all the range. My advantage point, my BE would have been if we would have flipped or broke the highs, would have been this wick. Just because that's all the info I have here at this point. And yeah, even if it's 11 pips, as soon as we fill this wick, I'm break even. I don't care what it does after. It's either going to run up and give me like 30, 40, 50 pips. I'll secure partials along the way. But right now, everything is arbitrary here. There's no levels up here. We've never been up here. So even if it's creating the range that we need. So let's hope this pushes. Let's hope it closes somewhere up here. Right? And then we can pull back and get some closures down here. We need closures. It's not about where it drives and flips and, and kind of gets parabolic here and the extent of the wicks. We understand wicks are ranges, but I need some closures to have some solid levels. So even if we create a bottom wick, I'm not looking for any buys unless we create a bottom wick or unless we come down here and we get some closures at these areas, right? So we have our range all the way through here, right? And if we're able to, right, kind of push back to this area, from 62 to 67, we have 50 pips here to take advantage of. If we can, see a fake out, I would love that.
We still don't have a bottom wick on the 15. And
well, if we see all of this price action, you'll get bottom wicks on future candles. This 15 won't matter much. All this 15 is doing is clearing out some range for us, right? We're going to need structure as well. If we can see this, if we fake out on the 15, right, which would close the 30 a bit bullish here. You guys have seen me print this over the last few weeks a bunch of times. This is what you're looking for. So on both candles, you're going to look for the same thing, right? If the 15 fakes out and the 30 holds support here, you're looking for that, just the break of the highs on the following candle.
All right, thank you.
So the following candle, this is what you're going to need. Ideally, man, if we could come down here, we'll have another buy limit at that area, just like we had on this candle. This was just a tough closure for a buy limit. That's why you saw me market execute, but great day. Great day here. Let it push. Let it clear out as much range as it can. Here's the deal, right? It doesn't matter if once it's above here, it doesn't matter if it's here, 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 but you want it as high as possible because you want to create range. We understand at all-time highs. Great. Now we can push back and, create some structure and try to get in with structure. So I'm fine with it pushing. I just understand positions will show up at a later point in time. Just like yesterday for Asian, we waited, didn't show up. It printed for London here or pre-NY, and it printed again for pre-NY. But as far as we're concerned, there wasn't it just continued. Asian was just, there was no structure. Maybe this was the only thing, but this was during our session. I believe this top wick was made first, and then it came down. So if we came down and broke highs, I would have been in these buys because you see we created resistance, bounced off a support, closed above that most recent resistance. If we couldn't get an entry down here, right? Break of the highs here made sense. Looking for a new support? I got you. You can do it. Let's go. You can do it. Just keep going, brother. Keep going. We got you back. That's supportive enough. Different food. He just needs to go to the bathroom. Put a W 30 pips. I got money, which someone 9 to 5 pays for. Whole month. I am done today. Sure what that means. But I think it means
you have a line. Oh, sorry. Okay, I get it. I was gonna ask you have a line at 44.67.
no, it was just for the sake of argument, but I just deleted it.
Yeah, no worries. As soon as you did it, I understood. All right, thank you.
Right now, we're gonna wait here. Yeah, we're gonna be here through London close, so I think another half hour, 30 minutes. Yo, by the way, just to clarify, yesterday for the private agent session for everyone in the Signal channel, we didn't take a trade, right? The market didn't set up, but we did give away. We planned to give away 2 50K accounts, but we ended up giving away 4. Four. Because
I only wrote 3 names.
you only wrote 3 names. So
Where the fuck come from? I don't remember 4.
So Yogi won. Yogi won,
Yeah.
right? That's the one I did off screen by mistake.
Yep.
So, and I brought it on screen. We had 2 winners. They were
I'll tell you.
Mila, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they were Mac. But remember, Mac, I changed. I was like, oh, that's J Mac. Apparently,
Right.
Mac wasn't J Mac. Mac was another Mac that submitted their name. And then I changed their name to J Mac, and that won. So who do I give it to? The Mac whose name I changed, or J Mac whose name I changed it to?
So who's Mac? What's his YouTube name? Because I only put down Yogi, J Mac, and Mila.
I gotta go back to my chat GPT where we did it.
So
So because of that, I changed their own name. So 2 accounts, 2 extra accounts, my mistake. But I got to give them out because like it's fucked up if I don't, right? Because they won. They won, but it was my mistake in the way I did that. And so I'm giving out an extra 100K in fundits on top of the 100K that we were supposed to do yesterday. I'll tell you right now.
So, Mac, I see you in the Zoom. Can you give me your YouTube name? Can you write it in the Zoom chat, please? I'll put it in here, and then you'll need to reach out to Wix to get your top 1 account.
Yeah, you see there's a J Mac and then there's a Mac. So yeah, both of you will get a 50K account. I didn't specify yesterday, and I didn't double check to make sure that there was the Mac and J Mac is a different person, so I kind of combined them into one. And what do you know? Fucking that's who wins. They could have picked any other name and saved me the headache. That's just the name you picked. I just follow, but not enough funds to trade. Well, get some funds to trade so you can, not just follow. So you could trade, make money, and then pay back whatever you borrow, and then just have your own funds. Do not
so TP
fucking borrow money and trade. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Don't fucking do it. Go work. JOB funding. I heard they're hiring. What was that?
No, I was just realizing that the actual YouTube name that he gave was not for J Mac. So I get it now. All right, so it's 2 different people. All right,
It's
so
2 different people, exactly. Yeah, and it's like I can be an ass and be like, nope, just stream it one, but like, wouldn't be fair. Wouldn't be fair. And
all right, I'll update the info here.
so yeah,
looks
I
like
mean,
Mac already-
if I run out of budget for your account, I'll pay out of pocket for it. But I got you. You're still getting an account.
All right. If you guys won yesterday, make sure that you DM Wix
Yeah. So
with your
for
full name. Mm-hmm.
exactly full name and email. No, no.
address.
Go ahead. You
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you just make sure you DM Wix on IG, on Discord, on whatever, on all of it with your full name and your email address, and make sure that you do that from the IG account that you registered with. And if it was for last night, your YouTube name should already be in the files that we have set up here, so it should be good. Thank
That's
you.
$500,000 in funding in the that we've given away here in the last 7 days and last week, but like just 300 alone in the last 2 days, right? We gave away 200K yesterday and 100 on Friday to 4 winners. By the way, guys, the ones from Friday, you're looking at your accounts to be active around Christmas. I don't think they're going to be. They're short staffed right now, from my understanding and talking to them, because of the Christmas break. So for all your accounts and everything to get done and everything to get activated, we're probably looking at by the end of this week. Give me a sec.
Oh,
We're
now
not.
there's an MJ in the Zoom as well.
That's an MJ in the Zoom.
But
A lot of
literally
J's.
written
Oh,
EMM.
oh, yeah.
No, EMMJAY. I was like, all right.
Another J.
Yeah, it's hard to pronounce my last name, so it's a short form of Janardhanan J.
Say that again.
Okay.
So my full name is Maruthu Janardhanan. So Janardhanan cannot be pronounced. So the first name M
Okay.
and the
Okay.
last name J. So MJ.
All right. I love your accent, bro.
Thank you.
That's my favorite.
He loves Indian or Pakistani or
No.
some kind of accent like that.
Where are you from?
Sri Lankan.
Where's he from?
I'm from India, South India.
All right. Dope. Great. Amazing.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I was watching you in the YouTube. You are doing a really a great job. So after following a week, I just joined the group.
Hey, you made the best decision, my friend, because definitely you guys are eating if you guys are in the Signals channel, if you're in the Zoom like us. And so we definitely recommend that you go take a look. Nightbot will put the information right now, and it's under $100 a month, and the price is gonna go up maybe around February or March. So take advantage now. There's the link for WAP.com.
Boppity
Oh,
boppity.
I'm in already.
Oh, this is for everybody else, not just for you.
Everybody
Oh,
else, yeah.
Sorry.
I know you are, yeah.
I love
and
it.
that's what I'm saying. They should do what you did too. Yeah.
I love his enthusiasm. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that, yeah.
Hold on, we just got this closure, right? The hourly's closed above. How do we open here? First. Did we break that low? We did not. I want a bottom weight. If we can break this low right here, but for the previous 15, to grab a bottom wick here, we'll have a buy stop on the break of highs. We're gonna need to break that low. I don't want to get in now just to flip and re-break it and grab that low then, and then drive. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Mac, I got your DM. Just make sure I think I replied to you to give me your full name and email. There's a few people I sent over messages that I've accepted, right? Because you can only send me one message, so I replied to you guys. So make sure you reply back to me with your full name. Nah, Jay, you wild. Yeah, I giggled my motherfucking ass off screen.
You guys have known me for more than a year. This is like the least wild thing I've ever said. But I've never brought down the stream unlike Wix with his Jesus joke.
What Jesus
Damn,
joke?
boy.
Oh, there it goes,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh, wow, that pushed up. What?
It's gonna keep
That's-
pushing. It created that top wick first. I just wanted a bottom wick for that previous candle to have a little more confidence, because this way, like at any moment, this could come down and create that bottom wick. I want to really break that low, so the balance off that with this bottom wick could be off this support, right? We don't want it off here. We want the break of this candle low, because this is where we want to bounce. So, wait, the idea was for this wick to be, before we get in, was to do this and break that low, bounce, and then break that high and have more confidence in the push. But it did give you enough for you to secure partials for sure. 30 pips, you're doing Gucci over there. Just don't let that motherfucker come back into drawdown. Don't be an asshole. Remember what I said, if you were up 20 to 30 pips and you let it come back to negative and you're in the red, you're an asshole. Be an asshole. But congrats, gang. You guys are part of the top 2% of traders worldwide to get a W today. To be in the green. Count the green. Get in between. Yeah, we just broke 44.67. Hey, 6.7. And there go half the audience. There goes half the audience. Just leaving stream right now after that joke. Bye. Oh shit. Is it a monthly payment to be on VIP? Yes, sir. Man, that trade, honestly, what I just made in that trade would pay for the year of signals. A little more. It would have covered a year and a few months. So. What are you doing? Where are you going? It's less than $100 a month. This should be at $150, $200 easily. Just value wise. And it's call it. No, maybe we'll see. That rebreak makes me think that we're gonna call it here. Asian session should be lovely. Like we spoke about. Go. You can have it. Kaya, it's her turn. So yeah, just threw me off. Forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Asian should be lovely because look how much range we've cleared out. Right, we've cleared out a lot of range here during London, during New York, in general. Today's daily candle. Look at all this range it just cleared out. Look at this. Daily candle is now 1,050 pips. Oh. Yeah, over 1,050 pips for the day. That's an insane amount of range for us to trade on the next daily candle. Any kind of pullback, this is all clean range. It should be easier to trade. Whether we pull back, we trade the pullback in a correction, or whether we trade a support to come back up. A lot of range here, and we should be able to take advantage of it. All of it for Asian. Hey, it's 11:11. About to be 11:11.
Oh yeah, Wix, that's a good question Joe's asking in the Zoom. When the prices go up for the signals, are the original people going to be locked in at the grandfather price, or is it going to go up for everybody as well?
Is it a monthly payment to be on VIP? Wait, who asked that? Where?
In the Zoom chat.
Oh, Joe asked that. When the prices go up, signal channel goes for everybody. Are we locked in at 90 per month? Since we already, it's 97 a month, not 99, so it's even cheaper than that. Yes. Anyway, I'm not sure how it works through op. I got to talk to them to make sure that it works like that. But my goal, yeah, that's what I want. I don't want anyone that's in before then to be grandfathered in with the old prices, as long as you continue that membership or continue paying. If your membership expires and then you have to restart it again, it'll be a new price.
So if your membership is about to expire, I recommend you guys get the biggest one, which is the 1 year. Because if you get the 3 months and then you want to get a 1 year one, it'll be a new membership, I think.
Well, my goal is for them, as long as they don't, I'm going to ask them, as long as they don't miss the monthly payments, right? As long as it's when it renews on its own, then I want it to remain at the old price.
So they can still renew from 3 months to go to 6 months or 2
We get my goal. I'm going to talk to WAP. I don't know how that works in their system. I got to reach out to them. But it wouldn't make sense if you're a loyal supporter and if you've been rocking with me and you've been paying a certain price, why would versus somebody that hasn't? Why would I raise your price? You've been locked in. It's really like if you haven't been with us, or if you decided to leave and decide to come back, it's gonna be. I think that would be fair. That's the fairest way to do it.
I agree. So join now. Right in the YouTube chat.
But don't join because prices are going up. Join because we're fucking dumb profitable, because there's this insane amount of value. Not outside of not just streams, right? Because I place positions plenty of time before. Last week we had a position 20 minutes before stream. We had a position we had a few positions right after stream, but stream had nothing because it just didn't set up during stream. So right, we get the dubs, but subscribe for the value. You get access to the private chats, the channels, the Zooms, the private Asian session on Sunday, and it's a lot of value, right? You get the giveaways and get the discussions. I talk about what I do, why I do it in the Signal chat and the Clubhouse chat whenever I get a chance, or if people ask me questions, right? So, or really break something down. So there's a lot of value outside of just taking the actual signal, even though the actual signal is going to pay you as well. And I don't know how many. Every single trade we took this month would have probably paid for a year or more of your subscription, so many times over. And how many trades have we took this month? We don't even have any. I don't think we have any losses this month, do we? Oh yeah, second day of the month there's a loss. It's December 22nd. It's been a long ride. W.
Oh well, that 15 pulls no top wick.
Yeah, so maybe no range. Maybe we get a top wick, come back down, form some kind of structure. Can you explain to me, even if I'm a member, I can't join on Discord on Sunday session? I don't have access to signal alerts. You do it, well, if you join through WAP, you get signals. And you get access to all the private channels. If you can't join, do you mean you can't because it's not available to you, or you're not unable to join the Sunday session? Then you should have access to the signals. If you're unable to make it to any session, but you're in the signals, you still take all the same trades as we do. They get sent out real time. So whenever I place a buy limit or buy stop, sell limit, sell stop, it shows up immediately in less than a second in the Discord exactly what I'm doing in our signal channel. If I'm moving a level, if I'm adding positions, closing partials, what percentages, how long we're in the trade, everything's in there. tells me not my Discord channel. Like if I don't have the permission, did you buy the signals through WAP or did you buy through YouTube? YouTube is no longer available. Well, YouTube in the new year there won't be anything through YouTube except for the people that want to support. So you'll get access to chat. It won't. Zoom access will only come through WAP, and then eventually just through my own link or my own website. Yeah. Yeah, for all the discount, RajahBanks.com, take you to... Imagine I had to do that. Go to my website, RajahBanks.com. How much percent I made this year? Over 300. No, 400%, almost 400%. What the hell is Roger Banks? It's somebody whose domain used to go to mine. I don't know how the fuck who did that. But that's what I'm saying. Just go to RajahBanks.com and it'll bring you to Wix9. Yeah, we've made over 400% this year. With funny enough, March, November, and December have been the best months this year. It is usually, right? It is usually like March, April, May, and sometimes I get some June in there. But this year, March was a big month, really big month. And then November, December. The biggest month of the year was, not in terms of percentages, but in terms of money, was November. I closed out November with 54K. Mind you, we've had red months this year. We've had, I think, more than any other year. I think we've had 2 red months this year in the beginning of the year. When I took those 4 losses, I had a loss every Thursday of May. So we wrote it up. Thursday took a big loss, like massive loss. Then we ran up again, and then the next Thursday took a loss. The very following Thursday, and 4 Thursdays in a row for a month, I had a loss, and it was weird. I wasn't on this level of understanding of the market. Like this year was massive growth. This year has seen massive growth. Massive growth this year, guys. I'm gonna fight Jake Paul next.
Hey, Mike Tyson, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you. But it wasn't like shit. We were learning how to trade. A lot of the beginning of this year was spent, or the middle of this year was spent optimizing what we already knew. Buy limits really do change the profits. Absolutely. That's been like understanding what limit orders and what wick entries to take versus not to take, right? Because the big thing last year was jumping into wick entries and getting ahead of the market and understanding where you're ahead. But the problem with those wick entries was the pineapples at the wrong areas without a stop, right? And I believe what's made me a better trader is really adding adding a stop loss, because when I added a stop loss, it made me think further about optimizing my entries. And a lot of the year, if you guys were riding with me throughout the year, you saw me kind of rock the boat with that a little, and some were really good, some were really good, and kind of figured out that balance over you know, the last year of sample sizing and trial and error of where to optimize and where not to. Where do we get that better entries? What do we avoid? What do we lock in on? And like, yeah, there's quite a few of you that kind of rode with me through that storm, but it wasn't a storm in my eyes. To you, it's like, oh shit, Wix has taken on some losses that he's never taken on before. But to me, it was like, I got to go through this because I got to figure this out, because it's going to take our trading to the next level. And you guys are seeing the fruits of that labor right now, right? You've been seeing the fruits of that labor over the last half a year here. The fruits of the beginning of the year, right? The labor that we put in the beginning of the year, you guys are just seeing the fruits of that right now, and we're unfucking stoppable. I promise you. Like, you don't have to take my word for it. You could look at our record. You could look at everything we've done since then, right? Like, it speaks for itself. Like, I'm very confident in saying all of this, not because I want to sound like the best or because I'm full of myself or conceited, just because I got so much faith and believe in what I do, because we've really gone through it and figured this out. And people that have rocked with me, they've seen the growth, and it's been obvious because they've seen the changes made day in, day out. They've seen the updates, the things that I was working on. Like, it was everything's transparent, right? I used to tell you guys, this is what I'm looking at. We're going to get better at this level. We're going to look optimized. And over time, it just happens. Because behind the scenes, I put in a lot of hours. I put a lot of time into the charts behind the scenes that you guys will never see. Right? You guys don't see the process. You guys see the highlight reel here. You don't see the process behind the scenes. And I think that throws you off as well. I think it's good to show the behind the scenes and the struggles, but a lot of you kind of rode through those struggles with me. I truly appreciate it, because look where it got us. People are making, you know, dumb money. People are passing. I'm getting massive messages of like, bro, I just upgraded my car, dude. Just, you know, this week alone paid for my rims. Oh shit, I'm going on vacation. Like, I'm getting really cool messages, and a lot of them that, like, you know, before it was like, well, how did you do this? How did you? Now people are really catching on how I do things, and they're like, yo, thank you for this, thank you for that. And it's like, I don't want to thank you, but it's really humbling. And like, before, the markets used to humble me, because I'd be taking some stupid losses that I wasn't used to in any other aspect of my living or of my life, my existence. But now it's really humbling, because like, I'm getting through to a lot of people, and I'm realizing, man, this is impacting lives, you know? So I love doing what I do. I love passing on the knowledge. Don't see a U-Haul behind a hearse. I can't take it with me. I'm going to pass it on. I'm going to try to impact as many views as I can. But yeah, last month was really big for me. I'm gonna do a payout. You guys know I got into a little accident last week with the kids and everything. So I'm gonna take a payout. I'm probably gonna start up next year somewhere like we did this year. Probably run up another 50K, right? Take 200 out. 50K. Maybe less. I'll see. Maybe less. Maybe I'll take 150 out. Run up behind it. We'll see how it goes.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, 5 minutes for London close. Last 30 minutes of volume. Honestly, I think it's going to take some candles to set up here, because, like, yeah, we're getting this resistance printed, but it's only on the 15. That's the only time frame it's there. It's not there on the 30. There's no bearish close in the hourly, right? There's nothing there. So my understanding is we're going to break these highs. We're going to do it fairly fast off the next hourly candle.
Interesting.
This.
Okay.
Yeah, I think any kind of bearish momentum is going to be very short-lived. You're going to need 30s closing bearish. So, right, you don't know what's up here. Maybe it's the level of a lifetime, and this shit should just drive down heavy. But But based on how we're printing up to this point, and this being only a 15 when everything else is going to close bullish here in 3 minutes, I don't see any kind of bearish momentum continuing down here. It's just nothing. Remember, market doesn't turn around one candle. There's just nothing. That 15. Well, let's look. Last time we had a 15. Bearish. Third push. I mean, typically the following candle is a bullish candle. I mean, and what I see right now, as we're pushing up, right? I don't see this 15 forming. This isn't where we're getting. We're getting one of these. And then look at that. We're not getting one of these. This. Good reaction for sellers? No, it's not. This is a good reaction for it's a good reaction for sellers to stay out. This is, we're trading gold, but that reaction, that's fool's gold, right? And you don't want to be part of fool's gold. You want to get some actual fucking bullion. Gym time in an hour. I'm gonna catch y'all later, gang. Need to finish laundry. Yeah, I mean, we're getting pretty close. I might call it a stream here. If I see something set up, I'll probably call it throughout the day in the signal channel, maybe by the next 4-hour closure, 1:30, 2 p.m. if I'm on the charts, right? I want to go hit the gym too, bro. Maybe want to go. If I use Top Step, do I need to use platform to trade? I'm not sure what you mean. I don't use Top Step, so I don't know anything about them. I use Top One. Okay, and this is us trading Top One. Like, I'm never gonna get this payout, right? This is Top One on TradingView through Trade-of-8. Right there, Trade-of-8. But yeah, Boozy, have a good day. Good luck. Hope you see your gym crush, and hope you crush it. In the gym and the crush. Yeah, it's... See, all it did was create a top wick. There's no direction in this candle. It's just a lot of indecision, right? It's very indecisive. It's a bullish, it's a bearish, it's doji, indecisive. Wicks to the upside, to the downside. But it's a good thing you don't have to give it too much credence or too much value, because the 30 is closing bullish here with a top wick. The hourly's already got a bottom wick. I would expect this to drive. I can't take any buys here because I don't know what levels are here. That's where all-time highs becomes difficult, because maybe maybe the level here is right there, right? Maybe this is the level, and now we're going to have a seller replay to come up, and this might be a solid seller replay, but I just do not know, because is that the level, or is there a level right up on the break of the highs here that should bring us back down? This is probably where like a book map will come in handy, but it's not my thing. Just, I'll simplify this for myself. Top one
broke the highs in one spot, and it just broke the highs on futures. Yep.
Yeah, there it goes. So you see how, like I said, that we're not getting that bearish candle here. You're getting this right here, that weak ass shit. And it's only a 15. You need multiple time frames. Yeah, no sell in sight. Just what we were talking about. Buy one contract, trail to stop. Sheesh, you're gonna be smacked out pretty quickly. And then what are you gonna keep doing that every 2 minutes? Every 30 seconds, just keep buying, and then when it comes back to your break even, buy again, break even, and just by the time you know it, you've paid $100 in commissions. Your initial entry was here. You're buying now here and keeping the stop there, and you've paid $100 in commissions while you're like 200 pips away from where you initially started that. BS. Yeah, I gotta finish laundry too, bro. I'm gonna have a bougie type of day. I gotta go. laundry. Do I need to use TradingView? No, until February, you can use Project X, like right here. But as I've said before, my Project X is disconnected here because I've passed too many accounts in 1 month that they said no more. You're going live. It's going to take me a week to get my live account, but I'm guessing when I get it, it's also going to be on Project X, right? But you don't have to trade on TradingView, is just what I know, right? You can go to TradeOvate itself and trade over there, or Ninja Trader, whatever you want. What's the loss top one before they close your account? It depends on the account you buy. It depends on the account. On this, on the one I was getting a payout, I think it was 4.5. But we made like 30 grand on it. Ooh, so you see, seller replay didn't work there. It broke the high and then re-breaking the low. So it's just be careful here. Let the levels get established and print. Wait for closures. It's going to take some time. But believe me, it's worth it, because when that time comes for your position, you're not going to be fighting off a loss that you took here unnecessarily. You'll still be flat, right? Like your high school sweetheart. And you'll have a chance to really go big once it sets up for you. Okay? And you don't have to be, at that point, you don't have to be fighting off a loss. You're just going to be adding on to the profits. Adding on to the profits. Put it on top of the pile. Top of the pile. Keep putting it away. But yeah, don't be lazy. Go do the research. Get your top 1 futures accounts right now. Use code WIX and get 50% off. Okay, so 50% off on those top 1 futures accounts. And make sure you go join the signals. Go join our community. Join our Discord. Join our private sessions. Join our Zooms that have no delay here, unlike YouTube, right? Go join up. Become and don't just join and like show up from time to time. No, become an active member. Like participate. Drop your breakdown. See what you're thinking. Ask questions. Number one thing, ask questions. People are so afraid to ask questions because they think, oh, there's so many people here. They're either going to laugh at me or someone else is going to ask that question. So I don't need to, no, you don't know if someone else might ask that question. So but I guarantee you that other people have the same question that you do. Promise you, there's other people that have the same questions as you do, and none of you are asking because you're all thinking, oh, someone else is going to ask that. No, ask the questions and you help yourself out. You help the community out. You help me out. When you ask a question and I answer it, I get better. Every time I reiterate something and repeat something, I get better myself. Every time I go over a breakdown or I go over a concept, it reinforces the validity of that concept in my head. Makes me better. Makes you better. Makes others that were too afraid to ask that question better. Okay? Wow, what a great session today. Wow, I feel good. You know what we haven't done? Me and my Spartans, let's go. Chat, drop a like, sub to the channel. Please, please, please share this stream. Help me grow this community. Help me grow this channel. And help me, provide more value to you guys. Before we dip, hey, I'm going to start calling it a session here. But before we dip, can we... Wait, don't spam the dubs yet. Can we... I want the dub, but I do not want the dub just yet. I want the W's in a second. Yo, what time did we take a position here?
The last one I think was like 10.
Oh, 10:30, yeah. 10:30, yeah. 10:35, that's what it was. There was the 10:30 closure. Yeah, get instant funding. All right, get instant funding. Can you go slip and slide? Hell yeah, go slip and slide. It's your Christmas break. Jay, he keeps farting. Put a leash on him. Let's go walk him. Oh, it's right here. Everything's right there. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, there's one over there. Oh, that's right there. The yellow one right next to you. Yeah. But there's no other one. But there's no shorts for it unless you see them. No, that's... Well, find the shorts somewhere in there. Grab another bathing suit. Hell yeah. All right, gang. Spam the dubs for what we did here today. For the 2 wins, for win number 600. For the 2 separate W's that we got on stream. Oh, hell yeah. Spam them up. Spam them up. Let's go. Dubs. Yeah. W. www. worldwidewix.com. I think that would be a good website. Worldwide Wix. www.www.com. No? That's what all the W's. Yeah. Great. Awesome. All right. Oh, wow. Third of you dipped already, Pippin Dippers. See something. Oh, we got new members in the Zoom. All right. Welcome. Glad to have you. Okay. I'm going to call it a session. Let's run Asian session. We're going to run Asian session, I'd say about 7.5 to 8 hours from now. Around 7:30, I want to get it started. Let's see if we can create some decent structure throughout the day. If you're in the Signal channel, there might be positions here throughout the day. So maybe at around 1:30, 2 o'clock, if I'm home, if I'm in the charts and things are setting up right, we might have some positions. If not, I'll see you guys for Asian, and then we'll do our thing in Asian session, whether it's before the stream or after the stream in the Signal channel, or if it's during the stream. I'll see you guys in there. Hey, what's the deal? But yeah, oh, let me add that to the right. Hold on, did I add that? Yes, plus 36. I did. I just rewinded. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, looking lovely here. Zoom gang. I'll see you guys tonight for Asian session. Kenny, Jay, thank you so much as always. Appreciate the combo.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. And how many members do you have in the Signal chat? I don't know. Do you need to count my money? It's a bunch. There's a bunch. Well, let's see if he's charging, if it's under $100, and if it's got like 50, 60, 40, like, all right. Guys sitting there like carry the one, like, man, Signal channel is not paying my rent. I'll tell you that much. But these trading profits, they pay my rent, your rent, and everybody I know rent. Anyway, gang, join the Signal channel not to miss any positions, and I will see you guys tonight for Asian session. If all you're able to make it is the streams, but if you can't make the streams, Signal channel, obviously. Make sure you show up tonight also with your top 1 futures accounts intact. maybe get a new account, use code WIX, 50% off, but make sure you show up with your accounts ready to go, ready to trade. We're going to look to take some dubs here tonight. The market is moving. We got volume. I don't care what they say. December doesn't move, less volume, funky. Chris, you know, it's the holidays. Man, it's excuses. We've done it for years now. For years, we've been trading the holiday break and fucking banking on it, and we're going to keep doing it. All right? Am I getting this correct? If you lose 4.5K on a 50K, they'll close your account? Yep, basically. Facts, yeah, options, facts. So we'll continue. We will be back here tomorrow. There's some red folders, I think, tomorrow. Let's look at that. See if there are. Today there was nothing, but tomorrow I believe, yep, right there. Prelim GDP and then a bunch of orange folders, and then we have unemployment claims here on Christmas Day. Right there, look at that. Unemployment claims, Christmas Day. Who's ready for some good news? How many of you are going to be part of the statistic on Christmas Day? I mean, I'm sorry, that's Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve. Sorry, my apologies. Christmas Eve. Okay. So, yeah. Amazing. Zoom gang, see you tonight. Signal channel. Just be locked in throughout the day. Christmas Eve, yeah. Well, we're going to be trading Christmas Eve day, like the morning of Christmas Eve. We will not trade Asian session on Christmas Eve, and there will not be a New York session on Christmas Day, as everything will be closed, right? So the 24th Asian session and 25th New York session won't be there, but the 25th Asian session should be there. We should trade Christmas Day Asian session. I think it'll be like, so it'll only really be, realistically, it'll be only one day. The Asian New York session from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. They won't come looking for me if I lose 4.5, right? When I only paid like 500 for the account. About to get a knock on your door right now, bro. Run! Run, Force! All right. Yep. Mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Please drop a like, sub to the channel before you dip. Please share this stream. Let's get bigger. Let's get stronger. All right. And then we're back next Monday. We'll be trading on Friday, and we'll be trading on Sunday. A private Asian session for everyone in the Signal channel. I'll still run that on Sunday for next week's market open. We'll still do some more giveaways, and we will take some dubs. All right. That's just the only way we operate. We either win or win. So nah, they won't come looking for you. They'll come looking for you when you cash that check. Right? When you make some money and a payout, they'll come looking for you to pay you. So just be patient and go make some money. But you know what it is? It's like worrying about taxes. Why worry about things that that don't affect you yet? Right? First make some money, worry about taxes. So first make some money, then worry about withdrawals or somebody's going to chase you down. But first you got to make it. So let's get there first. Baby steps. Right? You got to crawl before you ball. All right. Chat, again, love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys tonight for Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. Be there a little bit early just in case we get started a bit earlier. You remember, the early bird gets the worm a lot of the time. As for me, my time here is up. And hold on. tonight. Enjoy your day. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.